Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So in yesterday's video, we played with my sim, Kayla Lemons. She got married to a guy named Dalton, I'm pretty sure is his name actually. And he moved in, brought $20,000, and then by getting married and we finished the challenge, we got another $20,000. So that combined with our current home, which is just this lot down here, we have about $50,000. I will have like $8,000 left over after that, but we have about $50,000 to build a new home for them so they can get their family started or lack thereof because we might actually break up with him. But thinking of going down to Potter's Splay down here and building on this lot. But yeah, it's a 30 by 20 lot. It's a bit bigger than our last one, but like I want to kind of like gradually progress as we make more money to like nicer lots. This lot I just placed down, honestly. I apparently didn't own a few items, so there's a couple things missing, but I'm gonna like repopulate this area with some new neighbors since we're moving away from our old neighborhood, which I did the same. Might even like place like a park down or something. We do have a park back there, which is quite nice, so we don't really need to do that. But my thought process for this, is the lot value is 2,500. We have like $47,000 right now to build with. My thought process is very picture perfect bungalow, like maybe one story, maybe two stories. I feel like one story is always good for like a new family because like there's not too many stairs. My inspo, honestly, are these houses from the Desperate Housewives. Like obviously not gonna be this big, but like these just give off like perfect suburban family home, like American, which is kind of what Willow Creek like is giving anyways with like these houses. So like I think I want it to be one, maybe two levels, but like not much on the second level, like just a little one. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So let's just start off with a rectangle. That's how I always start off my builds with. Is this even? 4 on that side, 5 on that side. So let's just do one more. It's gonna be a pretty wide home, I think. I always like doing more of like a wide house. And then on the front, just to like add some detail, I think we'll just go like this probably. And then maybe like one more bump out there. And then I'm thinking maybe like a little add-on on this side of the house. Then this side we can have like, I don't know, like maybe like a driveway over here if we like move this over a 1 square. We can like make this like a garage, even though it's not actually going to be a garage. But actually I feel like I want to move the lot over more then. So like the garage can actually like, then I want the garage to like line up with like this, so it's not really doing that right now. The garage like could be there, but whatever. It doesn't have to line up. It's fine. It can go like there. It can be like a curved driveway even as well. And then I think I want a sunroom. I think that'd be really nice to do like have like it's like the workout room maybe is like in the sunroom. So maybe we do like a little add-on on the back. So just like that. That could be like the sunroom back there. And I think that's a pretty good shape. So what I always do for roofing, I don't know how long this video is going to be. I don't want it to be too long. I might have to edit like some bathrooms and floor plan stuff out. But I always just like get the longest, like the biggest bit of roof and roof that first with just like usually a gabled roof. And then you from there you can kind of just like keep adding on more gables if you want those, or even like half-hipped roofs too, all the things. So we can just keep adding on this. It might be a little much, so we might delete some of the gables off of it, but like I feel like right now this is giving like classic base game like suburban home. Like if you open up 2014 YouTube, like search up Sims 4 2014, all the houses are gonna look like this basically, because all we had was the base game and you could not do much with it. And for this legacy challenge, we are doing like, it's called the Lepacy challenge. That sounds like a weird word, but that's the challenge name. And like the first generation is basically just like base games. Like I want to do like pinnacle of like base game homes for like their houses in this generation. And like as we go on and like explore more of the packs, we can like get more fun, do like an eco lifestyle type of home. We could go and like just do like so many different things. Like the possibilities are really endless. But for this, I want to be like pinnacle 2014 base game home with a few upgrades because like I'm definitely not only gonna use base game in this house. Like that just does not seem like I could actually mentally do that because I think I would just honestly hate it and I think it'd be ugly. So maybe let's bring that flap in there and maybe bring that flap in. Well, maybe this one can go out now. And maybe these need to go in. And then maybe these need to go out. This is like a game of move it around, which honestly The Sims 4, when that came out like that, honestly, if you weren't around playing The Sims when, deepest apologies, my allergies are just really, they're really kicking it at Boots' house down, and that is just not great for when you're recording videos. Eyes are a little itchy, you know, just the norm. Anyways, what I was saying is like, if you were not around, like, watching the Sims 4 build mode features get unveiled, you are missing out because like the Sims 3, like you could not just raise or lower the foundation, you could not do like, you could not move rooms or like change the roofs like as easily. So seeing the Sims 4 features like be unveiled for the first time was like literally, it was iconic. Like even like the cabinets, like having the option to like have like corner cabinets or like rounded cabinets, like that alone was like enough to like send the Sims community like into a spiral, like researching, like zooming in on screenshots. So with that being said, what I'm trying to say is the Sims 4 build features are just like, I think we take them for granted a little bit. Like if you ever go back and play the Sims 3, which like if you haven't, the summer sale is on right now, I would just get the base game if you haven't played it, and just like play it and just feel how it feels to like just live through the Sims 3 base game, and you'll come back to the Sims 4 and just be thankful that you don't have to play the Sims 3, because it was not a very fun time. Like if it was really anything but fun if you really think of it. So yeah, that's my little rant. I'm just gonna like use this build like just to rant, honestly. Like okay, what I've been into recently is I've been watching a lot of podcasts. I've watched podcasts, or like listened to podcasts my whole life. Like my biggest one was the Jenna Julian podcast. I miss Jenna Marbles so much. If you ask me one wish, it would probably be to bring Jenna Marbles back to the internet in a safe and healthy way for her. Like I don't want her to be forced to do it. But like that would probably be like one of my biggest wishes would be for her to come back. And I fear the day she does is like, don't come looking for me. Like I'm gonna be out of commission for like at least 3 days. Like I just don't know what I would do in that situation if she decided to come back. So Jenna, we miss you. I think everyone says this every time she gets brought up, that we just miss you, and I just hope she's doing the best, which I think she probably is. Like I just love her so much and wish her the world. But what was I even talking about is the question that I'm asking right now. Like what was I even talking about? Oh yeah, I've been watching a lot of podcasts, and the podcasts I've been watching, you guys are probably watching the same ones because they are just some of the biggest on the internet, in my opinion. Like I don't watch those straight men podcasts. I don't watch any of those. Do not consume that media. Do not subscribe to that type of media format on the internet. But my favorite podcasts are like The Bald and Beautiful with Trixie and Katya. I love The Broski Report. I love Brooke and Connor Make a Podcast. I love Obsessed with Brooke. What's her name? Brooke Averick? Yeah. Love Brooke Averick. Love this woman right here. Love her podcast. Like I recently gotten into her specifically, and she just really like, should I go blue suburban? Should I go Lil Simsy blue suburban on this house? Like I think if we're going peak base game home, you have to go blue suburban. Like you simply just have to. But I've recently got into her videos, and she really just puts words to like this like girly being obsessed with things movement, like not being ashamed for what you're obsessed with, and I really just love it. I love this like renaissance. Same with like Brittany Broski. Like her podcast, very similar style. Like she just talks about whatever she's obsessed with, kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm talking about them because I'm obsessed with each of them, and like really I just love them so much. And yeah, that's what I'm obsessed with right now is podcasts. I've also been getting into reading. I don't remember. I recorded lots of videos, but I kept accidentally stopping recording, and I found out it's because one of my keys was the comma key to stop recording. Not the perfect scenario in any sense, but also I said I was gonna do a garage, but we're not gonna do a garage because it's not really giving Sim 4 base game home. But yeah, I've been obsessed with reading. I bought a Kindle like a year ago, probably like last summer for like Amazon Prime Day or something. And since then, I have read more than I usually do, for sure. But it could also like it could have been improved. Like I could definitely read more. And I have been actually. So it started off, I texted my sister because we all share an Amazon account because that's family right there. Is like if you share an Amazon account. And words. So I texted my sister, I'm like, oh, should I start reading Throne of Glass? I think that's the series I texted her about by Sarah J. Maas. And then she was like, no, like if you want to start reading that series, like you have to start with A Court of Thorns and Roses. So of course I did. And I've always enjoyed reading, but I've never like done it as like a hobby, if like to say. And so like it took me a little bit to get into it. That's honestly why I bought the Kindle, because I want to be like a book girl. I want to relate to all these book talk videos I see. And that's just like really my only goal right now, is to become a book talk girl. And that's what I'm hoping this little talk right now will do. But I started reading A Court of Thorns and Roses, and let's just say the first half of the book kind of mid, kind of boring. It was interesting enough to keep me entertained. Okay, I just typed in really quickly all the cheats I needed to get live edit objects open and stuff, but the first half of the book was like enough to keep me intrigued. Love Feyre, love Tamlin, love all the characters. One of my favorite characters, honestly, who's not in the second book too much for reasons that you'll know if you've read it. Alice is like one of my faves. She just does her hair, has 2 nephews, so cute, love it. But she's not really been in the book as much as I want her to be. But that's for very obvious reasons. Like she's not anywhere in the vicinity of where Feyre is. But it still doesn't make me upset that she's not there. But this book is so good, and I just really implore you to like please read it. Also, little life hack, I'm just gonna lower down the foundation just so I can landscape this area really quick, and then you can just raise it up if you have the move objects on cheat on. But it's my current obsession. I have my Kindle for a year, never really bought like any accessories because the Book Talk girls love a Kindle accessory, but I never got them. But as soon as I started reading this book, first thing, like one of the first things was my sister got me a arm for my bed, like a tablet arm, and like an auto page turner for my Kindle. And that has really like unlocked just the reading girl in me, because I just get home from work, I get home from making coffees all day, and all I want to do, I used to just get home and like watch YouTube for a couple hours before I would end up going into bed. But now I run. I honestly drink a bit of water and I sprint to that bed. And I get my Kindle loaded up. Obviously, I was reading at work. I was with my best friend last week for my birthday, and I said, do you know how to read? And she said, obviously I know how to read. I said, okay, I'm really surprised by that. But you should really read A Court of Thorns and Roses so I can talk to you about it. At my job, I have 2 people who are reading it. One person who's like basically finished the last book. So like we have our own little book club at work as well, which is quite amazing. And it's just so fun. Like being a girl, I may identify as like a cisgender male, but I am a girl at heart. I'm just a girl. And if anyone tells me otherwise, I might cry. So please don't do that, because that will really make me upset. If like whenever someone says like you're not though, I'm like, but I am just a girl on the inside. I also don't think I'm able to cut any of this out because I'm just yapping on and I feel like it's good content. Reading has really just brought out like that obsessive nature that Brooke Abrick really talks about on her podcast, about how it's just fun to like not care what people think and just have fun and enjoy what you want to enjoy, which like I feel like for girls especially, but also me being a gay male, a lot of things I liked in school, I might have not fully vocalized, unless I was with like my friends who were girls, because it wasn't cool, it was considered gay, and just like was not the vibe for a lot of these straight men in my classes, in my literally not rural at all, in my Alberta male classes. But honestly, there were a lot of cool guys though who hung. And also in college, for sure, there's a lot of guys I can talk to who are really actually really nice. Okay, and with that all kind of mapped out, we got the bathrooms there. We can start detailing. So I definitely want this house to be pretty light and bright. Floor coloring is gonna depend on what looks good with this yellow. So we could probably go, that looks pretty nice, but we could go like the brighter one. Like that actually looks pretty good. We could go like this nice light color. Let's just go room by room and start detailing now. So the front entryway, like I want this to be super nice and like detailed since I usually kind of skimp out on my builds for detailing. Is there a yellow swatch? That's kind of giving yellow. We probably need like another light in this area. It's so much easier than like searching for like ever to try and find it. So we can just put that there. And then maybe also like a little mirror on your way out. I feel like is always really nice. Okay, I'm just gonna do like this little painting from Tiny or Dream Home Decorator. Has a little bit of a yellow tone, which is great. And then maybe we just grab like a little bench. Like a little bench seating would be nice. Has a bit of a yellow. Well, I just want to bring the yellow in. Like I know this isn't the Not So Berry challenge, but I love a color scheme, maybe to a fault. And I'll just run with it, even if it doesn't look good. But I want this to be like a little bit, I don't want all the walls to be yellow, but like I want there to be a lot of yellow accents. So I'm gonna call this good just because we are at $30,000. So we have to spend, we only have 20 more thousand to spend. This, I want like it to be subtle. Like we could go this. Does this have a matching? Like honestly, this wood tone might be nice to like break up all the light wood we have. We could go with these Dream Home Decorator chairs. Sorry, I feel like in a lot of homes they have a lot of hand-me-downs. I have some hand-me-downs from my family and mine. Do I actually? I definitely have some. Maybe not as big as this furniture piece, but I do have some. So maybe we'll bring that in there. It kind of also matches in with like this tabletop. And then maybe we'll grab just like a plant. Is there? That was just me. My boyfriend sent me a little Instagram reel of Sabrina Carpenter. Speaking of things I'm obsessed with, let's talk about music. Music is one of, if not my biggest. Can you call music a hobby? Like listening or like being obsessed with female singers? Like that, if anything, is one of my biggest hobbies in life. That, but yeah, Taylor Swift is my top of the top music artist who I just love to death. There's like no one above her for me, really. I'm a Swiftie through and through. I saw her twice for the Eras Tour last year, which was just two of the most amazing nights of my life. I'm missing a lot of university. Well, not a lot. Like I've planned the trips in a way where like I don't actually have to miss a lot at all. But it just, I never miss a day. Like last year, I don't think I missed one day. Maybe if I was like really sick, I did. But like other than that, did not really miss a day at all. So I'm kind of nervous about missing so much. But yeah, I'm just really excited over like just so thrilled that I have the chance to see all of them. Like it's gonna feel really unreal. The first concert is just coming up in a few weeks. How many weeks actually? 1, 2, 3. Oh, so like a month still. But yeah, we get to see Olivia Rodrigo in Vancouver, which is really exciting. They have blue. Is the blue and yellow like kind of fun, or is it like kind of gross? But like I wanted to like bring in like some of that teal accent. Like I feel like if we bring this to be white, like or maybe the fridge to be white too, that kind of subdues the amount of yellow, and I think that's cute. So maybe we'll do that. I think the teal actually looks pretty good, so we'll keep it like that for now. We can always come back to it. Yeah, we can go, but like it's kind of, we have like a mishmash of, I think, like looks in this house. We have like a bit of modern, a bit of older style. So like I think we're allowed. I think if we just stick with it, we can say it's the theme. We can just say it's the theme if we just stick with it. Now the coffee tables are always a really hard part for me. One of my favorite things to do actually is just size them down like this and just have like a bit of like a matching one, like just like that. I think that looks pretty good. It's like, it's not supposed to be like super realistic, so like I don't need the biggest TV for them to like enjoy it. Like they'll enjoy it just the same. Like I think it would work a lot better actually. Like what if we grab this and just like hang it up like so, and then we can grab the curtain rod from Desert Luxe in white and like put it above, so like it looks like they all match in like nicely. I'm gonna do each of these bathrooms like kind of themed. So maybe we'll have like a yellow bathroom there and like a blue bathroom. Yeah, that kind of breaks up, but it matches the floor tones good. So I think we could actually match it in more if we grab. Oh no, that is the kind of yellowy one. The white one doesn't match in too good. So yeah, we'll do that. These bedrooms just do not seem bright enough either. So let's do this. I think we're at 36,000. So I think first thing we'll do is just get in our bathrooms. So I think I want to do like standing showers in both of them. I mean, we only have $9,000 to spend. So we're cutting it close as of right now. So maybe this bathroom does not get like, maybe we'll do a bath, like a toilet mat in this one actually. Just to add some more detail, because these aren't too expensive either. It's not actually yellow. We could do yellow in like the form of gold. That would be nice actually. And then maybe we bring in more gold with these. And we can just do like some clutter instead of lights on the tables. And then I want to bring in more yellow, so we'll grab a yellow rug if there is a nice enough one. This one actually looks pretty good. It's a similar tone to like the bed. Now, I feel like the dining room just feels really boring. So maybe we'll grab like a little sideboard if we go into this area, and we'll put it like just like behind the couch. Like this one's nice and low. So I feel like that would work really good. And I almost just said we were done, but we're not. We still have the entire backyard. Like maybe we can just like grab these and like line the base of the deck a little bit. We're not gonna do much landscaping back here because I feel like most backyards like do not have good landscaping. So maybe we'll just like, grab like some hedges to like kind of separate us from the park in the back. Okay, and with that, like I think we're done. The house looks really good. It's giving 2014 base game with a little bit of upgrades, bit of debug. Coming in, we just have a little entryway, the dining room. We have the kitchen, living, and even the bedrooms with a nice little matching bathroom. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video when we play another episode of the Let's Play. So see ya.